Aiden, my dear friend, you've reached the knockout stage.
Well, you sure seem happy.
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't.
For what?
Ah, well, that's my little secret. The secret of a eunuch. I distinctly remember you calling me that.
Were you mad at me for that?
Me? Mad? Nonsense. I'm simply excited about the fight. It promises to be exceptional.
Let me into Carnage Hall.
Patrons of Carnage Hall, the final fights are ahead. Are you ready to roar?
Yes! Let's go!
I can't hear you!
Let's fucking go!
Let's put on a show! Allow me to tell you a story. The story of a fighter who was afraid of nothing and no one. A fighter called Night Runner has proven he's not only strong, but swift and agile. A fighter who seems to be invincible. Like that once, by the name of Achilles. Know what killed him? Arrow in the fucking heel. Lousy end, huh? After all, everyone has their weakness. Even you, Night Runner.
Fight! Chiro? Kane rhymes with pain. And Kane will beat Skullface. So, fight.
I'm not gonna fight you!
You got no choice. Let's end this! You won't stop! You know who you're dealing with? Toast. Stay out of my way!
I'm not gonna fight you, Chiro!
What are you doing? Fight! You know the rules. They'll kill you!
Backing out of the fight?
Come on!
No!
Fight, Night Runner! Fight!
My name is Aiden!
One walks out, the other's taken out. Remember that, right?
Aiden, what are you doing? They'll kill you!
Then I'm ready.
Aiden, you dumb son of a bitch.
I was wrong about you, Aiden. Thought you'd be a star. Instead, you'll be fodder for the infected. Take him away.
Ogar?
Guards were gonna throw you into the dungeon. Lucky for you, I was one of them.
How'd you get into Carnage Hall?
Remember the guard you took out outside? I put on his uniform. I kept thinking to myself, if I find Chiro, I'll somehow turn him around. There's gotta be hope for the kid. Man, was I wrong.
What happened to Chiro?
Won't drop out of the final. Heard what he said, right? He's now Kane, not Chiro.
Still your son, though.
I still love him. But I can't save him from himself.
What now?
Astrid already knows you made it out. You'll be safe in the city. But I wouldn't go back to Carnage Hall if I were you.
If you were me, but you're not. Choice is mine to make.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let me in.
As you fucking wish. Cop them! Into the arena with him.
Stop right there. Hey, Dan, my dear friend. My, you have come so far. I'll miss having you around. Skullface. He'll snap you like a twig and shit all over your carcass.
I can hardly wait.
To each his own.
And knock off the bullshit and let me into the arena.
My pleasure.
What a surprise. Everyone, you remember Night Runner? The bloke who broke our one and only rule. But first, a little warm-up. Allow me to tell you a story. 2,000 years before the fall, a ragtag posse of bouts led by Spartacus dared to take up arms against Rome. Our finalists will show you today what became of them. Let the slaughter begin!
No mercy! This'll be fun!
Take this, insect.
Two of the finalists remain? a slave killing a finalist.
Eat dick.
Well then, let him hear it from your very lips. Are you not entertained? Well, always wanted to say that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Carnage Hall bringing you a musical interlude.
Come. What a surprise. You messed up every step on the way, but we're still alive. I prepared something from the formula you found. Apply it when Skullface releases the infected. Time it precisely. It doesn't last long.
Screw you, Astrid.
Then you will die. Nice knowing you. Abel. You asked who Abel was. It's Skullface.
Wait, what?
Skullface is the mask. Abel took it from the last champion to wear it. When he defeated him. Let's see if you can do the same.
But Ogar said his son was dead.
Because that's what I told him. Ogar used to be the best. He was invincible. But when someone keeps on winning, the show gets boring.
So, you told him to throw the fight.
He just had to hand over the title. I already had his replacement. Instead, that fool tricked me. Ogar was supposed to lose, but he didn't. So, I got Abel. Abel had everything. He was the fastest, the strongest. All he lacked was motivation. So I told him a story about how his father abandoned him, left him wounded, dying, and chose his brother.
You lied.
And who needs the truth if the lie makes you stronger? Every enemy Skullface kills has Ogar's face now.
And what's in it for you, except creating that psycho?
Matt's threatening to shut me down. So I made a deal with him. If I hand him Skullface's head on a platter, he backs off. That's what's in it for me. The show must go on. Time for the final battle, warrior. Good luck. Guards!
This is it. The moment of truth awaits. Last chance to stop Skullface and save the city from imminent doom.
Today, we've made history. A true warrior stands before you, who broke the tournament's one sacred rule. He refused to fight on. Must say the boy's got balls. Time he faced his punishment. And there can only be one kind.
You were still alive! Ogar had no idea you were still alive! Ogar had no idea you were still alive!
Now I know we've all seen this once before, but it's still incredible. Skullface is losing.
Abel, don't!
Now what's this? Skullface gives the guard the go-ahead. Here come the infected!
Abel! Come on, is that all you got?
We're just getting started.
Batter up!
That Kate, that's for sure, was one hell of a dumbass. Hey.
Oh no! My! Looks like Skullface just lost his favorite pet. Doesn't seem happy about it.
Just give up! I'll break your I can smell your fear! Feel that? I can smell your
The dawn of a new champion. Finish him! In the meantime, allow me to tell you a story. The story of a boy whose own father pushed him to fight in the arena. A boy who so hated his father for it that he transformed himself into a monster. A boy who adopted the moniker Well, if it isn't, Carnage Hall's former champion and its current traitor.
Abel! Son! It's me!
A family reunion. This is getting interesting. Guards! Interrupted my story, but Abel knows it anyway. Right, Abel? You remember how your father ran off.
That's bullshit! Thought my boy was dead. Forgive me!
Poor fool. At least you remember how you were dying. How alone you were when he left you.
Astrid lied to you! She told me herself. She made a bet with Ogar. He had no choice!
There's always a choice. As soon we'll see. Abel, you dreamt of revenge for so long. Saw his face on every one of your enemies. He left you. He picked Chiro. Now he's here. Here in front of you. Kill him!
I am so sorry.
Abel, no!
It's yours.
I'll miss you, buddy.
What the? Aiden, what happened?
This time, Carnage Hall lost. You hear me, Chiro? The arena lost.
Pilgrim, this is the last you'll hear from me. And it means I'm dead. You did it. You stopped him. Stop me. I reckon I owe you an explanation. Don't want you thinking I took advantage of you. I want to believe there was ultimately a shred of good left in me. A shred of the boy who once dreamt of becoming champ and doing everything to achieve that dream. Careful what you wish for, they say. 'Cause wishes tend to come true. I learned that fact the hard way. I was so hell-bent on reaching the top that I kept taking stronger and stronger stimulants to achieve my goal. Fighting became an obsession of mine. I stopped being myself when I stepped out into the arena. I turned into Skullface, the brutal and fearless slayer adored by the crowds. Over time, it became harder and harder to find my old self again. My body was eventually consumed by the ruthless Skullface. His lust for blood kept growing. Contaminating fighters with anabolics wasn't enough. The ordinary residents of Villador would have had to be contaminated too. Women and children. My conscience was terrified, but it wasn't strong enough to take back control of my body. Yet I couldn't allow this to go ahead. Fortunately for me, a pilgrim soon appeared in the city. Well, you know the rest of the story. Thank you again for what you did. I want to believe you did save me in the end. and save those who would have fallen victim to my ambitions. Tell my father it wasn't his fault. And that I'm grateful for everything he did. As for Chiro, tell him his big brother's awfully proud of him. That was always important for him. Farewell, Pilgrim.